आपकी डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट होगी 5 सेकंड बाद। थ्री, टू, वन, स्टार्ट। Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, the annual report of the Ministry of Agriculture and Irrigation claims credit for improvement in the food situation particularly and in the agriculture generally. But I must remind them that only last year the ministry was lamenting over the sad state of affairs of agriculture in the country, which had caused inflation and had caused even a crisis in our industries. Last year, two important reports have been published. First is the report of National Commission on Agriculture. Second is the report on the census of land holdings. Now, these two reports together given us a long-term perspective of agricultural situation in the country. According to the report of the National Commission, we can expect to have a comfortable food situation earliest in 1985 and possibly in 2000 AD. They have drawn up an optimistic and what they call a realistic estimate of the production of food grains, and they have come to the conclusion that only by 2000 AD we can hope to meet our entire requirements and have even a small surplus for export. Even this optimism is based on the continuance of certain trends in agricultural production, whose continuance is by no means certain because the census of land holdings clearly brings out that out of 70 million holdings, as many as 35 millions are below 1 hectare. As a matter of fact, 84% of the holdings which are below 4 hectares occupy only 40% of the area. On the other hand, less than 4% of the holdings which are more than 10 hectares each occupy about 30% of the area. If this type of neglect in the distribution of land continues, and if half the holdings continue to remain marginal, then I am extremely doubtful if even the less optimistic estimate of the National Commission can be fulfilled. As a matter of fact, according to certain estimates made last year, the percentage of population falling below the poverty line now comes to nearly 45. What is the way out? How to lift this 45% of the population from below the poverty line? How to lift the line? The ministry will say that they have launched two programs. They are a small farmer agency and the marginal farmer agency. Now, what is the result of these programs? Out of 100 million marginal and sub-marginal peasants, the total coverage to date is 2 million by these people. Two programs. The Honorable Minister may inform the House whether it will take another 50 years or 100 years to cover the entire marginal population and lift up that population to above the poverty line. If this rate of progress continues, one could hope that with the progress of industrialization in the country, a section of the rural population will be shifted to industry. आप सभी को इसकी PDF हमारे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप या टेलीग्राम ग्रुप पर उपलब्ध होगी।